We're 12 minutes in and there's no one here. So I'm just gonna play some of our live recordings. No one's here, so I'm playing some of our live recordings.
So we started possibly the new year, May 17th last year. Yeah! Almost a year from when we... It's also my little brother's birthday. Four members.
I also do not remember how to get my MIDI keyboard to work.
We forgot to get back to us that we don't have bass, so he's just gonna vibe over there. Woo! Alright. Yeah, exactly.
So I'm gonna finish this video, which is our the Japanese version of Do Maria Count Me In. And then I think I've gotten enough food. I'm gonna just do some karaoke, I think, starting with our songs. Rush that. Okay. If I'd known I was going to sing, I wouldn't have had dairy. Okay. What am I looking for? Drums, bass, accompaniment. World God only knows. Oh, this is not the guitar. That's one of the issues, is that we don't have proper off vocals with all the parts. Let's see. Memories, guitar, and drums. I don't know what that was. Oh, it's bassless. What do we have? No guitar. Drums and accompaniment. Drums and accompaniment. Maybe we just do a crazy some off vocal stuff. I got my karaoke. I could do closer. Let's see. Playlist. Off vocals. Karaoke. Hi.
Hi.
Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We're gonna sit way in the back.
Oh yeah? That'll make it really hard to have Q&A.
Well, I guess you're
Yeah.
I felt like 10 was early. I had a feeling no one was going to show
We
up.
tried to get here as soon as possible, and it was like.
We stopped for breakfast. So.
Okay. So this is your first day here then?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We missed yesterday because I requested the day off and I didn't get it.
Oh, that sucks. Okay. Well, cool. I was just about to just start doing karaoke because there was no one here.
I'm terrible at karaoke.
Okay. Let's see. Well, hi. My name's Chris. Stage name Hoto. I started an anime Japanese cover band called Zenbu-itadaku Recover, Zenbu-ita for short. Yeah, that's mirrored, it's backwards. Maybe there's something I can do on my end, because I asked to have somebody fix that and it has not been fixed. While I do that, I guess, do you have any questions?
What's your favorite chord progression?
I
know they have anime specific ones, right?
Yeah, they do. I tried to get my MIDI keyboard here to work. I gotta say right now, oh, it was disconnected. Yes. Is that the issue? Oh, maybe, okay, let's try this again. So this is a digital audio workstation, a free one called Cakewalk by BandLab. They have one that you can pay for called Sonar that actually has like documentation on how to use it, but I just struggle through with this one for now. Okay. It's gonna be an instrument. Should be that MIDI. Oh, is that? No. I'll just add it to MIDI channel 1. Record enable maybe. Create. Let's see if this will work.
Whoa. Wait, no, it's still backwards.
Yeah, that's still backwards.
I seen all the zeros on top and I was like, wait.
Let's see. There's one that it's just hard to describe because it's not like a specific chord progression. It's just one that I know, or one that I've messed around with on keyboard. I think it's sort of circle of fifths, but it's just a different voicing of that. Don't quote me on that. Okay, let's try electric piano. I think that's what I did before. MIDI Omni, maybe. Create. What we should see so you can click. Oh no. I was hoping that because the Bluetooth was going through that speaker that this stupid program would also go through that speaker. Okay. Never mind. That's not gonna work. I can show you though. Let's see. Not on this keyboard. How am I gonna do this? I'm going to unplug the keyboard and I'm going to hold it up. So it's, oh yeah. So F major 7, and then basically what it becomes is like this kind of thing is what it would be in a normal voicing. But what I like to do when I go between chords is to keep one of the notes the same. So what I do here is I take the 7 and I keep it as the bass. So it's and then here I just take those two and then like that. Interesting. Yeah, and I have an example of that. I would kind of show you on my phone, except I'm using it to record. Yeah, let's see. So, yeah, so here's an example, a song that I'm currently working on. If I can remember where it exists in time and space. Because it's under, I think it's in Cakewalk, projects, DAT, audio export. Okay. So this is a song that I came up with the chord progression for. It's the same chord progression I've used before, but instead of doing that whole thing, I vamped on 4 of the chords. And then I came up with an interesting drum part to go with that, and it kind of snowballed from there. It got a kind of Afro-Caribbean feel, and then I feel like it's rambling in music, but it's pretty cool. But you hear how it the changes in the chord are very mellow, versus if you change all of the notes, even if it's a different octave, it has like a brighter tone. Like the top note of your chord really, I forget how my brother said it. It's like people are gonna notice the most distance between your like top note of the first chord and the second chord. So it's only a whole step apart. And this was kind of reminding me of the song Dis, which I keep forgetting what anime that's from. So I called this song Dat. Disclaimer, these aren't all actual Japanese lyrics. I'm just doing some gibberish to try to get the melody. trying to follow along. Okay, here, pre-chorus. Wish it wasn't backwards. Yeah, and then so that was the last audio export I did. So like the initial one was just that kind of intro bit without any vocals or the bass part. And then I wanted to get into like a rap section, but it was hard. I haven't figured out the like rhythm stuff for that yet. So, I don't know, here I was just adding in an ocean, like a wave sound effect repeatedly. It like swells up and goes down. And then I had the blue here is the vocal guide I came up with. It would be like a humming kind of thing. So, I don't know, I started this in May and it's kind of gotten abandoned like most of my personal projects. But yeah, that's, so also, one thing I really like about piano rolls, like for any of these digital audio workstations where you're using MIDI, it's a really nice, a very different way of like visualizing it. So if we, so just for comparison's sake, because the chord progression is pretty much just the same and it just changes voicings. Yeah, so see, this is what I was saying at the F, A, C, E, and then we keep the F the same, and then, but it's a G major 7 chord. A G G7, G dominant 7. It's a flat 7. So it's G, B, D, F, natural instead of F sharp. And then, so I'm, oh yeah, but that's the pre-chorus. So then I'm just going between those two chords a couple times. Gives it a little less texture dimension, so you're like focusing more on other aspects and it feels like it's building up to something. Okay, but here, so for example, as you see, so those are the first two chords I mentioned, and then if we keep these 3 notes the same and we just change the bottom, then it changes from, it's a different voicing, right? But this is a G dominant 7 chord, and then we're changing that to an E, no, Mixolydian, it's a flat 5, Lydian, no, sharp 4. I like to use, to work in modes. What's your music theory? Do you?
Just now understanding modes.
Okay.
Still playing around with.
Yeah.
I can't name them in order.
Sure.
Mixolydian.
Oh, sure, I can help you.
Aeolian, whatever,
I don't pee like my Aunt Lucy. Ionian, Dorian, Lydian, Mixolydian, Aeolian, Locrian. Oh wait, I forgot Phrygian.
Yeah, Phrygian.
Ionian,
My friend
Dorian,
was obsessed with Phrygian. Like, that's all he would play for a while.
Mm.
Just guitar and Phrygian. That's all I needed.
So when I was in jazz camp, my younger brother was put into a higher music theory class than me, so he knows like the nuance and stuff of the different modes more than I do.
I think that's sort of, when I was looking up modes, I'm like, once you understand modes, you can understand which note is associated with the mode, and I'm not that far. I'm like, how do I make the note that defines the mode stand out from like the other chords and stuff like that? So I'm not there yet.
Sure.
I haven't like doodled around enough.
Well, so it's easy to mess around with modes of C because it's just all the white keys.
Yep.
So sometimes I'll play something and it sounds good to my ear, and then I'm like trying to figure out what is it? Like, what did I play? Why does it sound good? Like, what's actually happening on the music theory side, which you don't need to dive into. But sometimes it's helpful because then you can be like, hey, I could do that again, like in a different key. Sometimes I'll take like major songs or minor songs and I'll change them to be the opposite. So like you take the Tetris theme, and if you so that's Korobeiniki, I think it was, like a Russian folk song. And you take that and you make it major sounding. Let's see, it's like da 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 dun 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 da 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 dun 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 dun. It sounds like a march theme. Or if somebody took the beginning of YMCA and they made it minor and it sounded like Dragon Ball Z fight music. Yeah, fun things you can do with that. Forget, what was I was looking, I don't remember. My goal was to not be sick and to not be so sleep deprived I couldn't think. And I'm mostly not sick. Sleep deprived is different. I was going to, Heroes in a Half Shell. There's, just Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, beat 'em up, arcade cabinet, I guess, on the other side of the wall. No, I don't remember what I was gonna do. So I'll just talk more about the band. For some reason the taskbar is not popping up with, okay. So I worked as a software engineer for 5+ years. I got very burnt out, mostly from the machine learning for pill counting, because I was doing that all by myself, pretty much. So last year, I had been, my friend Possum Willie, Justin Hughes, he had started up, he was part of a cover band called the Spoon Cherries. It was initially Still Jammin' 2, and then they did a rebrand, got a new singer. So I don't really leave my house much. And, but I was like, it'd be cool to see him, and I didn't think I'd really like the music that much, because I like more like Japanese K-pop, that kind of stuff, but it's really cool to see live music. you know, getting this like fresh take on songs. Because if you just hear the song as is, it's like, oh, this is playing on the radio again. That's kind of the feeling that pops up in my head.
Yeah.
But if somebody's like belting Bad Romance at karaoke, then I'm like into it. So anyway, they were doing stuff, and then I started going to like more of their gigs that weren't just in Mankato. And then I was like helping them like tear down after their shows, because it was, you know, it was fun for me, and it reminded me of when I was in jazz band, because we would help like tear down the drums and set them up. Well, not you, yeah. The drummer we'd just set him down and he'd put them however he needs them. But so that was cool, kind of nostalgic. But there was definitely like an envy, like a longing to like do some of the performing stuff, because it's like, it's cool to be a friend of the band, but I wanted to do something. And after much therapy, I eventually like asked them if I could maybe do a Japanese song with them, because up until that point, it just felt like it wasn't a place for it. There wasn't an outlet for me to like do Japanese karaoke, and no one would like pay you for like Japanese karaoke, basically. So then I started doing Dreamstar, which is the first opening to Skip Beat. So it's by The Generous. Very cool, kind of a raw rock sound. Both of my sleeves flipped. So it's, I think I can show you. Let's see. Oh, we've got 3 minutes. Yeah, I played so we've actually done like debuts at like before karaoke starts at Wine Cafe. And so I played earlier, just, we did Memories from One Piece, and then Dear Maria Count Me In, Japanese version by All Time Low. And yeah, there's another version by Shane Orrock, but I've never listened to it, or I tried, and it just immediately didn't sound as good. So I have a preference. His is probably fine. But Sunrise Skater Kids is really cool. You should check them out if you like American punk, but if you want like a Japanese version of it, because it's a fictional band that's just this one guy in Baltimore, from my understanding.
We've been into fictional bands lately.
Nice. Like Kesoku Bando from Bocce the Rock.
There's one we found, they shortened it. I think the full name is Starlight Polaris. They shortened it to Starcola on their social media pages. But from what I understand, but they're not like, I suppose, but they're basically VTubers, but not really. They just made a 2D model so they didn't have to show their actual faces, and then they made music online. So
That technically counts as VTubing. Yeah.
They do covers and stuff, and just,
they have
yeah, they play like video games.
There's the K-pop idol group Irise, or however you pronounce it. They've just started up. They're really cool. They're VTube, yeah. Well, yeah, we're almost out of time. First off, could I get your names?
Reyna.
I'm Phillip.
Okay, thank you, Reyna and Phillip, for coming. Shout out. No, and the panel I did yesterday, only one person showed up for that.
Oh no.
But yeah,
You doubled your numbers on the second.
exactly progress. Yeah. Okay. Last minute questions.
I don't have much music experience. Like,
You don't need
what
music.
I really did was when I was younger, I had like a bootleg copy of Vocal Studio, and what was it called? I forgot what it was
Sure.
We're trying to get her to use Vocaloid, because I use FL Studio, and then she's trying to get the Vocaloid
Yeah,
part.
it's very similar to the Cakewalk setup, to be honest, the MIDI files.
Yeah, no, my brother, so before, when I did music initially, I used like Finale Notepad, Finale Print Music, and that's so like rigid, because you have to do it, you have to fill in every beat, and it's like, you have to say, oh, I need a 16th note here, versus here, you know, you can just be like, this is too long, and then you can just shorten it. And you can like snap it to certain length or whatever. It's like more visually, it's easier to understand what's going on. And yeah, cause like, my brother, it was Shady Cicada, was the YouTuber. He just makes a bunch of like throwaway kind of music, just off of like prompts and stuff. But yeah, I guess that's, I think, where he saw the idea of like getting a digital audio workstation. So briefly I used Adobe Audition, and then switched to this because it was free. But I did a free trial of Adobe Audition. I don't know. I don't do a lot with my music or just like music writing in general, because I fight a lot of perfectionism, and I'm just like trying to focus on like promoting the band and stuff. We are currently working on our plan. So KMSU Radio in Mankato reached out and was like, yeah, if you have some music, you know, send it our way and we'll play it on air, because they have like a local radio show, or radio show for local music. So that's kind of the plan right now. Plus, like Possum Willie, he and his wife are currently moving into their new house. Everyone is just kind of busy. Lead guitarist Leo, rhythm guitarist Leo, he's an MSU sophomore. And then our bass player Andrew's got 2 jobs. One of them is his side hustle is he writes video game music for an indie company.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. You want to check out Flowstone Saga? He did the entire soundtrack. It's a JRPG with Tetris mechanics, Tetris combat. Yeah. All right. Well.
My friend, look up a free DAW called LMMS. It's the Linux multimedia something.
Oh.
It's made for all platforms.
Interesting.
And my friend showed it to me like a couple months ago.
Okay.
It's a little different than Cakewalk, but it does everything. Like, because it's
Yeah.
on Linux, I think. It's
Okay.
source-ish. I
Gotcha.
gave it a shot. I downloaded it. I tried. I was like, oh, they do some stuff a little differently, but it makes sense of how they do like their piano rolls and their sequencers and everything.
Sure.
So
Okay.
If you want to check that one out.
LMMS.
It's free, so you can download the DAW and you can try look for like free VSTs and stuff to complement it, because you can get VSTs on there as well.
Okay. Yeah, this has some built-in. I've never really like looked for any. And that's one thing I've run into with like writing music is like the bass isn't sounding quite right because it's either like too picky or too or slappy, something like that, where I want something like really smooth.
So have you delved into like any synthesizers or anything, or on the like digital audio workstations, or?
I've done a little bit of synthy stuff. I can show you one last thing. Clavicle Neko. So you're talking about fictional bands. Here's a fictional band. Oh no. Hold up, I know where to find this. So I had an idea for like a goofy slice of life, like cats in a cafe where one is the straight character and one is the silly guy. And there's a fictional band called Clavicle Neko, because based off of clavicle being the key bone, so there's a keytar and there's a trombone player. This is the last thing. This has been a couple years now. Or did I put it in here? We'll see. I did not. Key. My drive. I'm looking for, oh wait, it's in KP Project. That was the name of the, yeah, Clavicle Neko. Oh, no, music. There we go. Okay, that's it. Thanks for coming.